The first weekend of autumn in the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now Tua Tagovailoa gets set to lead this Dolphins offense for the first time.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Throwing to start here is Tua. And his first pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. First carry for Raheem Mostert. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Now Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Completes it to the tight end Smythe. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Tua. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Ready? Mostert is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here to give up the touchdown, but you don't feel like the knockout is there. And they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Take it in at the 3. We see the Bills offense take the field here at quarterback, Josh Allen.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly, but they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, but as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Throwing now is Allen. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. Now Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Bills hit 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
From the 44, Allen finding Knox there, complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. And his first incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they should back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2. Singletary, they'll run for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Where they were on the field, kind of no man's land. Do you like the call?
I love the call. Almost had to go for it there, right? Because of what you just described. Too far for the field goal. Too short for the punt. You might punt in the end zone and just get a good field position anyway. Let's go for it. Plus, they were moving the ball. They had confidence they could pick up this last bit of real estate.
From the 36, Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Operating from the red zone now. Allen, quick toss to Knox. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Here's Hines. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. They run again with Hines. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Nick Needham picks it off. And the Dolphins are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. On second down, Mostert. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
To throw again on second down. Tool looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And they'll work this down inside the 30. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The kick by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game, and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you get the ball back, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners. He's got a man, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And again, it's Allen. And this is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Caught. It's Wilson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. So we've hit halftime. Just a no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out come the Bills now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. Singletary again. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Allen. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. That's an incomplete pass on 2nd down. That'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A run shotgun with Mostert up the middle. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Tua going to throw. Going to look deep for Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Cedric Wilson, 38 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
Extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Steps away. He finds his man complete. That's McKenzie. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. This is Hines. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Allen. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. On target over the middle to Hill. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Well, Charles, here's a peek at their draft class for 2022. And look, we know this is a team that's known for an exciting passing attack, but in the 1st round, They kind of went on the flip side of that. Got a big-time player for their secondary. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Second down, Gaskin. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now it's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now Tua. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every bit of it helps when you're trying to start right away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Singletary to get the drive started. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. From the 27, Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's McKenzie. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Going deep for Diggs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Looking to pass. Tua. Out to the right here to Wilson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. They're going to put this game away, so the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Running on 1st down with Gaskin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Mostert, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Once again, it's Mostert, and he'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. That's called. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0's one thing. 3-0 really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Buffalo offense back out ready to go. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew he was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. 2nd down, this is Wilson. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And we talked so much about